Friends, welcome to Academic Dreams channel. As you know, our discussion is going on B.Ed entrance syllabus under Guwahati University. So our discussion on New Educational Policy 2020. In last video, we discussed in brief. Today, after studying the whole educational policy of 2020, we have got 10 remarkable points regarding this policy. So our discussion is on 10 main points of the policy today. So first of all, a general question comes to our mind. So we have got a new educational policy in 2020. So how many like this policy we have got in India after independence? So this is a common question which may comes to your mind. So the answer is, till now we have got 3 educational policy in India. One is in 1968, another is in 1986, another is in 2020. So that is a common question. Secondly, third point we can just mention in relation to this policy, new educational policy 2020, that is, before up to 14 years of age, the children up to 14 years were included under the RTE Act. Now, according to 2020 educational policy, up to 18 years, children will be included under RTE. So this is a difference between previous educational policy and new educational policy. So number 3, the third point is that which state in India for first time implemented the concept, proposal and policies of new education policy 2020? Answer is Karnataka. Karnataka in 23 August 2021 for first time implemented the new educational policy 2020. Even Assam is preparing to implement this policy. Fourth number question, or just a point, that from 2030, according to new education policy, from 2030, complete 2 years B.Ed will be abolished and 4 years integrated education will be implemented. It means that gradually 2 years B.Ed will be abolished from India, and it may be continue in some of the states, but after 2030, integrated B.Ed is must for all the states in our country. Side by side of 2 years education, B.Ed education, the state from now onwards must implement gradually 4 years B.Ed, that is integrated B.Ed, and from 2030 it is must. That means by 2030 it will be a system in India, that is 4 years integrated B.Ed. Number 5, a general question. So how many chapters were there in new educational policy? There were 9 chapters which included all the aspects of education in our country. Number 6, on girls' education, there is a remarkable point in the policy of 2020. That is, for girls' education, we have a number of law, a number of viewpoints of different commission, but in 2020, a remarkable point is that now central government will constitute a fund. You try to understand, we have different policies, we have different laws, we have different scheme for girls education, but we don't have till now special fund. So from now onwards, government will constitute special fund for quality education of girls and women. Number 7 point, MPhil will be abolished. That is the proposal of New Education Policy 2020. That is a remarkable point of this policy, that MPhil will be abolished, which was once equivalent to PhD. We got job in college level having PhD or MPhil or NET or SLAT. So it was like equivalent to PhD. Nowadays it will abolish according to this New Education Policy 2020. Next, Sanskrit, number 8 point. Sanskrit was additional subject, elective subject in school level, and it is continued till now in our state and different state of the country. But according to New Education Policy 2020, the subject will be included in mainstream. So that is the difference between other policies and New Education policies. 3 language formula. So what is 3 language formula? For example, in Assam, children learn Assamese, then after Hindi, then again English. So that is a 3 language. For 3 languages must. That was up to high school level, but it will now up to higher education level. That means up to higher education, this 3 language formula will be implemented according to New Education Policy 2020. And last point of today's discussion, that is involvement and enrollment in higher education of a student was only 18.3% till 2018. So it is very less percent or very weak points of the total education system of India. So New Education Policy aimed at to ensure the involvement of the learners in higher education up to 50%. So in this way, we have got 10 remarkable points in relation to New Education Policy 2020. I think so this video, this discussion will help you to go inside to the New Education Policy 2020. So we'll meet again till today. Thank you.